So how does it feel to have a sister that has an...
My friends always ask me if it's pink, but I don't really know what they mean by that.
Nani?
Do you know?
Jesus Christ. Click the link in my bio. Just...
Oh, I've also seen online your brother seems kind of upset with everything that's going on and being on OnlyFans and stuff like that. And he seems pretty upset about it. How do you feel about that?
People are upset because they think I'm using my younger brother to promote my OnlyFans.
That clip did make you a lot of money.
Okay, as a brother, that's what he should do. Like, if he wanted to be a doctor, I'd support him in paying for his med school. So in order to have me cough up money, he needs to help me make money.
So if you 4 little people, is that like 4 bodies or just one?
Well, mathematically, 1/4, correct? So if you do 1/4 times 4 is 4/4. So 4/4 is 1. So in theory, mathematically, actually, facts 1. Do you get what I'm saying? I've been seeing a lot of comments lately being like, oh, Camilla's such a girl's girl. Like, yes, until that girl's mean. If you guys had to quit OF and get a real job, who would make more money?
Probably him, right? Men? Men.
I will make more money. What do you mean? Is that even a question?
Why is that?
Yeah, because females are just like, we can't be the bosses of anything, you know? But like only yeah.
So unless you're selling your lips online, every other industry is male dominated.
100%. They can do things way more efficient than like us, you know?
And that's, I completely agree. Like, us women, we need to be more woke to that.
Hey, so what the hell is this? When this whole thing happened the first time around, I didn't even say anything, but this is literally ridiculous. Piper, take your ass home. Why are you at the Bop House? The original Bop House? You know what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're 17, my love.
Cheating is not a thing. Do you understand? Men, women, when they have sex with another person, it's emotional. Men are meant to there's no feelings. Men can and not catch feelings.
This video covers sensitive topics that may not be suitable for all viewers, so viewer discretion is advised. And as always, this video reflects my personal opinions and is for informational purposes only. All claims are alleged. And thank you so much to Rocket Money for supporting this channel. I hate that we've come to a point on social media where it's somehow become normal for a sex worker to use their younger sibling to advertise their work and just go along their career like nothing happened. Today, we'll be talking about Camilla Araújo. I'm so sorry. I know throughout this entire video, I'm gonna be saying her name wrong, but while doing research for this video, I keep finding out how to say her last name, but then when it's time to come out of my mouth, suddenly it's not working. But in today's video, we'll be talking about Camilla and her strange relationship with her brother that she keeps exposing on the internet. Might I add that her brother is a minor, and he's been doing this for about 2 years. Hello everyone, my name is Izzy and welcome back to my channel. 80% of y'all ain't subscribed. Go ahead and subscribe now. I'm watching you. On this channel, we talk about serious topics, unserious topics. I talk about anything that come across on my corner of the internet, whether it be TikTok, Instagram, or whatever one of you guys request to me, I will be talking about it. And I like to rant, I like to yap, specifically in front of a camera because in real life I'm kind of shy. Not kinda. I'm very shy. But before we get too deep into this video, you guys know I have bills to pay, as you can clearly tell from my background, and I am in serious almost negatives from the things I had to purchase to move into this apartment. Rocket Money isn't new on my channel. You guys have seen me done a sponsorship with Rocket Money before, and at that time I was in my old apartment, and as you guys know, moving takes a lot of money. Apps like Rocket Money allow you to set budgets, cancel unwanted subscriptions, and it also allows you to lower your bills, y'all. Lower your monthly bills, whether that be car insurance, phone bill, pet insurance. I don't know about y'all, but in this economy, that sounds like a good deal to me. My favorite part about Rocket Money is that Rocket Money makes a list of every single subscription that you sign up for, and you can cancel the ones you don't want, specifically the ones that you probably forgot you signed up for, within just a few taps. Another thing that I think is very underrated about Rocket Money is that every couple of weeks, as a matter of fact, I'm guilty of this. Every couple of weeks, Rocket Money will send me a little notification saying, hey, girl, you went over that budget. That beauty budget you set, you're about over. But Rocket Money keeps you in check. So if you're ready to take control of your finances, save some money, and also protect your finances, you can go ahead and click the link in my description, rocketmoney.com/Izzy, to get started for free. Thank you to Rocket Money. I actually love this app, y'all. Like, I'm being so for real. I put my sister onto Rocket Money. She's been obsessed with it. Like, we be checking our finances together. Like, maybe we did get too much matcha this weekend. Okay, thank you so much to Rocket Money for sponsoring this video. And let's get back to this video. So before Camila became the well-known young content creator that we all know her as. Did y'all know that she was actually featured in one of Mr. Beast's videos in one of his Squid Game challenges? I did not know that, and when I tell y'all I was low-key surprised, I was like, damn.
Get in the line in front of one of these question marks. Why did you pick this one?
Just like the middle.
Basically, you don't think it's umbrella. Did you even watch Squid Game? Example, 067 and 431.
That's my best friend.
According to this, you two are roommates and best friends. We did our research.
I have to come home to the house we live in at the end of the day. I'm gonna be a bit out there.
That is what gave her the jump start to her social media career, which monetarily, it looks like it's looking good, but ethically,
So how does it feel to have a sister that has an OF?
My friends always ask me if it's pink, but I don't really know what they mean by that.
But Camila is a 23-year-old content creator who posts on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and notably, OnlyFans. So she's also in the sex work industry. And as I mentioned before in my Bop House video, I believe sex work is still work. Whether you agree with it, you don't like it, you don't want other people to do it, it is still work. People make money from it, and sometimes that's the only way some people can put food on the table. You get what I'm saying? And if y'all think sex work is the only exploitative thing out there, well, try working a regular job. Try going to work for 12 hours a day and not even have water given to you for free. Yeah, all of us are being exploited in some way, okay? PSA to everyone who came here to just fully hate on OnlyFans creators because you just hate OnlyFans creators. I think you're valid in, honestly, based on what I'm seeing online from OnlyFans creators, they're not building much of a good reputation for themselves online. Mainly because they are young girls who are doing these things just to profit, gain a profit, not really caring about their digital footprint until, you know, it's time to care about your digital footprint. I don't blame you for being like, yeah, we should just ban OnlyFans because this is getting out of hand. OnlyFans have a disgustingly terrible reputation, and influences like this are only pushing that reputation. But I just want to let y'all know that this is not going to be a video berating OnlyFans and saying that OnlyFans needs to die. Most of us know sex work is an industry that is heavily formed upon misogyny, the patriarchy, and even dabble into a lot of failure. So clearly there are a lot of things ethically wrong with this industry, but that's not what I'm really here to dive into today. Now, Camila has over 9 million followers on TikTok alone. Most of her audience know her for being the quirky, beautiful girl who posts on OnlyFans, and she likes to talk about how much money she makes from OnlyFans.
What's up, Mothermuckers? It is Tuesday, a random Tuesday. I was bored. And you know what that means when I'm bored and I have a lot of money? New car!
How much fucking money are you guys making? And give me a PR answer. You don't have to actually like. No, I want to hear more about it. Personally, I can speak for me. I'm right now in this, currently 1.5. Right now, I'm currently doing like 2 to 2.5 mil a month.
How much do you make a month?
I make like roughly the same amount as you do, like 2.1 on a good month.
This is very common when it comes to the girls who are in OnlyFans. For some reason, we all must be aware that they are making millions of dollars in every single one of their posts. They cannot let us forget. On one hand, I love the pay transparency, especially in the social media industry. I love when creators are very transparent with how much they make from social media, brand deals, whatever the case might be, their business. In other different industries that's not social media, it's important to know how much you would make if you were to enter a particular industry. But there's also another theory I have about the reason why these girls are so adamant on telling everybody how much they make and giving us these extravagant figures, which is only made by the top 1% of OnlyFans, by the way. I want to emphasize that this is only the top 1% of OnlyFans. Just know a lot of the girls who are in OnlyFans, they like to post their luxuries, they like to showcase how much money they're making. But here's why Camila is so different from the rest. Camila has taken a page out of not even a very old book. Camila has decided to use her minor brother to promote her OnlyFans when he was only just 16 years old. And she's been doing this for almost 2 years now. And no matter how many times people have called her out for it, she has refused to stop posting him on her social media for the sake of promoting her OnlyFans. She refused to take any sort of accountability, all while trying to convince the world that she's not only a good person, but a regular girl who does regular things. And anyone who says anything about the things that she's done is simply just a hater. You know, that's very influencer of her. I remember the first time I heard about this situation, there was a video of Camila telling her little brother, well, making her little brother behind the scenes, she obviously had to tell him to say this. She made her little brother ask her, is it pink?
So how does it feel to have a sister that has an OF?
My friends always ask me if it's pink, but I don't really know what they mean by that.
Nani?
Do you know?
Jesus Christ. Click the link in my bio. I can't.
You done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
We can pretty much catch on to what, you guys get what I'm saying. Like, but we all can pretty much guess what it is when it comes to is it pink. And she had her little brother, who was only 16 years old, ask her this to promote her OnlyFans. And oh no, it did not stop there. Camila proceeded to basically clout chase off of this. She continuously put her little brother in her videos, and literally up till this day, y'all, up till this very moment, Camila is still posting her little brother on her social media to promote her OnlyFans.
Okay, Christian, so this is now the third car I've bought in the last 2 months. How does it feel to have like a really cool sister?
I mean, am I gonna get one?
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, hopefully this Lincoln Bio thing is gonna give me one.
A car?
Yeah. What does that even mean anyways?
Lincoln Bio?
Yeah.
Get out. Come on. My brother's nickname at school is Mr. Pink because of my videos, and I haven't seen him in almost a month. So I decided to fly home and surprise him with a gift, and I knew exactly what he needed.
Excuse me, is this your house? What do you guys do for a living?
Oh, the song I'm listening to? Oh, it's not a song. It's the audio of the Drake leaks.
Oh, what
That's not what he asked.
Could you tell me what you do for a living?
I only...
Y'all, I do not want to sound parasocial in this entire thing. I remember when I posted a TikTok about Camila, people really tried to say, oh, this is very parasocial of you, to say she's not a good person.
Clock that T. Clock it. Clock that T. Clock it. Clock that T.
Okay, obviously, y'all, I do not know Camila. I can't say whether or not she is a good person. But just based on the things that she's posting online, specifically things involving her little brother and minors in general, it would make you think that, this person is not the most decent person to be around, seeing what they would do for a couple of bucks. I don't think y'all understand. This girl is the same age as me. Camila's 23. I am 23. Well, 22. I'm about to turn 23. And I have the understanding to know if I am in the sex work industry, if I am a sex worker, I will not be taking my younger sibling and putting them on my social media to promote my sex work. There are certain things that you cannot do when you are in the sex work world. And I'm saying this for the Camila fans, because it's like you have to break things down into the simplest pieces for people to understand that is wrong. It is illegal for minors to participate in sex work. If it's not even legal for them to be in sex work, why would you use your little brother to advertise your sex work?
That doesn't make no sense.
That is bizarre, y'all. In no universe will that ever be normal. And I think the most disgusting part about this is she is capitalizing off of this by trying to make it seem like this is some sort of a brand. Like, Camila has this fake podcast with her little brother, which quite literally doesn't exist. I've searched the internet back and forth, looking all over for this podcast that she has with her little brother. It does not exist, y'all. It literally does not exist. And if I'm wrong, y'all, let me know in the comments, but I literally cannot find this podcast anywhere. So if you have the full podcast or the link to the full podcast, just drop it in the comments below, because I literally cannot find it. It's these short clips of them in a fake podcast. She often features her and a little brother getting into arguments, and a lot of the arguments are centered around Camila doing OnlyFans.
What's the craziest story you have this month, since your sister has an OnlyFans?
Alright, this month. So I was just chilling on my lunch spot during lunch, and 4 girls came up to me. And
Do you sit by yourself?
I have friends.
Oh.
Okay. Anyways, they show me a viral clip, the clip that went viral, that has like 6 million likes, right?
No, I'm not keeping up.
They show me, is this you? I'm like, no. What are you talking about? But I was just trying to lay low. And then before they left, it was like, see you later, Pinky. See you later, alligator. Talk to you next time, Pinky.
Just lay low. Lay low and no one's gonna say shit to you. Facts. Just lay low, bro. Do you think I'm a good sister?
No.
Bro, why?
You're my sister. You're mean to me.
Not all the time. Bro, we live in different states.
You're saying this shit because you're on a podcast.
No, we live in different states. That's how I mean to you. I mean to you when you're failing your classes, yeah.
I'm not failing.
A D.
It's not failing.
That's a D, it's failing.
F is failing.
A D is failing.
For you it is, because you're an A+ child.
Right, I am.
Shut the hell up. You're literally doing your career is in only. You can't be talking shit. You're selling pictures of whatever. You can't be saying shit. All that studying was for what?
One of the things I noticed in these clips is how Camila is sitting. Like, Camila literally sits like this. But Camila basically sits with her legs busted wide open in front of the camera, and in some clips you can even see an outline of her. And I know that obviously I can't post the full clip on YouTube. If I can't even post it on YouTube, what does that tell you? What I'm basically trying to say is that I think she sits pretty inappropriately, and it's all done on purpose, because what do you think a horny, thirsty guy is gonna see when he sees you sitting wide open in front of your minor brother and you're dressed quite, you know, cute outfit. I would say cute outfit, right? But when you have your legs wide open and I could see the outline of your camel toe, what do you think some horny guy or girl is gonna say when they see that? Does she have OnlyFans? Oh wait, she does. Her little brother just said she did. Long story short, y'all, I think it's all a play for people to go back to her OnlyFans if they find what she's doing attractive. But Camila is out here trying to convince us that her sitting like that is comfortable.
Camilla, why do you sit like that? Like, that's really weird.
It's comfortable. Don't make it weird. It's not that big of a deal.
Oh, wow.
It's comfortable.
At least you're like a normal person. Actually, you can't even do that because you're not even normal.
My goal is not to be normal. So, it's just comfortable.
You already know that.
Okay, whatever. Well, I'm saying my goal is not to be normal, and it's comfortable. Don't make it weird, and it's not that big of a fucking deal. I don't care what the internet says. Don't make it weird. Because the fact that you're thinking about that is weird.
Real defensive, aren't you?
Says you.
All right.
Is sitting in front of her own brother.
That is just a comfortable seating position. Like, you guys made it weird. I just sit like that.
Who are you guys fooling? I just questioned, what IQ do people think? What IQ do people think like viewers have? Like, what makes you think that people are gonna sit here and be like, wow, that does look comfortable actually? Camila might be able to understand that her fans are literally young girls who are very impressionable and will believe anything she says. But when it comes to the adult eye, we know what you're doing. The crazy part about it is there is currently a clip of her younger brother asking her, why are you sitting like that? It is so weird. And they got into a heated argument, and she tried to gaslight him and accuse him of thinking like that.
Okay, whatever. Well, I'm saying my goal is not to be normal, and it's comfortable. Don't make it weird, and it's not that big of a fucking deal. I don't care what the internet says. Don't make it weird. Because the fact that you're thinking about that is weird.
You done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
Would y'all believe there was some blood clot idiots in the comment section saying like, oh yeah, why are you thinking like that? My bad, ya pum pum in my face. Even if it is scripted, even if she did make her little brother say that so they can get in this fake argument, low-key, it kind of looked real to me. Kind of looked like she was upset, but who knows? They're really good at faking things. Even if it was a fake argument to spark engagement, this really showed that even she knows that she's sitting that way to intentionally set the whole scene to make it uncomfortable for her little brother. Whether it's real or fake, she knows that she's trying to push that image that her little brother is uncomfortable with what she's doing, and having him there in the room while she has her legs wide open in front of the camera is going to upset him like any little brother would. No little brother want to sit in front of his older sister with her legs bust wide open in front of him. Haha, this is so funny. People are gonna hate on me for doing this to him, and I will just get away with it as I usually do. It's a part of my brand now. I hate the internet. And this bit goes on for a really long time. Camila page is quickly filled with these fake podcast clips of her and her younger brother featuring videos of him saying, I got bullied in school because of you doing OnlyFans. Well, because you made me promote your OnlyFans, essentially.
What's the best and worst part about being my brother? The best part, you like take me places, which is really fun. I like that. The worst part, you're just getting way too famous. And I've been getting name called a lot more. Some random girl said, later, Pinky. Pinky. Well, it's only going up from here, so I'm only going to become more famous. Deal with it. Don't be so sensitive, like a little bit. Did you actually mean what you said in that viral clip? Yeah. You're wasting shit in my life. How? Like, I wanted to become a dentist, but that's all on the internet? I can't. Yeah, you can. I physically can't. People are putting shit out on the internet that's not true. But that doesn't matter because people will believe anything. I mean, I guess. You're f***ing everything up in my life. Like friendships and stuff? Kinda, yeah. Listen up. Christian, I never once thought by doing this that it was gonna mess anything up. I have nothing else to say. That's really just not true. You're really as the biggest bop on the internet. Everyone calls you. Calm down a little bit. Be nice to her. Why would I be nice to her? Because we're filming right now. We don't know. We're filming. We're your sister. We're gonna catch the real person right here. You want to talk about the real person? No, this is the real you. I'm posting my No, you don't believe either. I'm posting this shit because this is literally who you are. This is literally who I am because you made me like this. You're entitled. No, bro, this is who you are. How you act, your entitlement, this is who you are. So, yeah, that just got, are you recording? Yeah, it's recorded. So that's what.
The mere fact of her trying to make this a brand, whether or not it's real or fake, is disturbing, because the only thing that's real in this situation is that her brother had been promoting her OnlyFans from time he was a minor, and this is now a part of a minor's brand. One of the most disturbing parts about this entire situation is that Camila constantly uses misogyny to get away with this. In that same clip of her basically listening to her little brother explain that he's being bullied, I don't believe the story, but it could be real, it could be true.
Well, it's only going up from here, so I'm only gonna become more famous. Deal with it, don't be so sensitive, like a little bit.
Just the way the story played out and her reaction to it is almost like, yeah, we rehearsed this like 10 times. But Camila is clearly aware that she is using misogyny to her advantage. Camila basically told her little brother, well, I don't really care, get over it. In other words, she kind of told him to man up. She knows that if she had a little sister and she was the older brother, he would have been in jail. And I hate to use that argument, but it is the truth. Because what do you mean you're getting bullied because your sister is a sex worker? What do you mean you feel some type of way about this? Men aren't supposed to have feelings. Young boys aren't supposed to have feelings.
Get over yourself.
And how does Camila get away with it every single time? Well, she does a couple of good deeds here and there, like giving away cars, giving away money, you know, all materialistic things, all while exploiting her younger brother and exposing him to her sex work audience.
I go to this restaurant every morning for breakfast, and the same girl's always working here, and I just made a lot of money, so I want to see if she'll quit her job on the spot for $10,000.
After you won the car, I heard you had a long travel. How long? It was 4 hours. Oh, it's so nice to meet you.
Riddle me this. When I beef with someone on the internet, 20 million views. When I give away a car and I'm a good person, 0 views. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? So I gotta talk shit for y'all to listen?
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye. Do you understand?
And also, y'all, she's even more of a good person because she defended Piper Raquel, a minor who was in the Bop House.
Hey, so what the hell is this? When this whole thing happened the first time around, I didn't even say anything, but this is literally ridiculous. Piper, take your ass home. Why are you at the Bop House? The original Bop House. You know what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're 17, my love. I don't care if you're turning 18 in August. I don't care if you're turning 18 next week. It's the principle. Leave. Stop. It's weird. It's really weird. Maybe try a trampoline park, ice skating. I used to love like rollerblading when I was younger, playing with dolls. Literally anything else but doing what you're doing. Unless you're playing How to Catch Your Predator, please go the fuck home. It's weird. It's so weird. This is the last video I'm going to make talking about this bullshit ass situation. So listen up. I want to start off by saying that the Bop House is a content house, okay? Like a group of girls cross-promote to boost each other's career, okay? In the midst of all of this, I somehow got named the leader, but let me make it 100% fucking clear here. I do not lead or monitor these grown-ass women, okay? Like, they are grown as fuck and they can make their own decisions in their personal life. I've been getting a lot of comments saying, oh, you gotta keep that same energy with Aisha and Sophie. They're the ones hanging out with her. Yes, and this is me keeping that same energy. I called them, I addressed the situation, but I am not their mother. I did tell them because the last time this happened, they came to me crying and they were super upset about all the hate they were getting. But here they are again trying to play Captain Save-A-Ho. And playing Captain Save-A-Ho is a little ironic coming from us, don't you think? At the end of the day, she is still 17. I didn't listen at 17. You didn't listen at 17. Like, this little girl is still going to go back with this man and leave this man, whatever she wants to do. And Piper, babe, this is direct. I'm talking directly to you. Go worry about putting some damn bows in your hair, okay? So that's it. I'm over it. Peace out. Love you guys.
Deal with it. Don't be so sensitive, like a little bit. Pinky.
When I tell y'all Camila is the biggest hypocrite, grifter, all-around clout chaser of our time, it needs to be studied. Have you guys ever heard me call anyone a clout chaser? Camila essentially tried to position herself as the good person in this situation, basically making it seem like everyone else in the Bop House is encouraging Piper, a minor, to be in their sex work house, rather than her taking accountability for not speaking up in the first place and also avoiding accountability for posting her 15-year-old brother and using him to promote her sex sex work? While I'm watching the video, I'm like, do you even hear what's coming out of your mouth? Do you believe what you're saying, or are you only saying this so the heat can get taken off of you, essentially? So when Piper eventually joins the Bop House, we'd be like, Camila told you not to, Camila told you not to. Basically removing all responsibility from her. And I even made a TikTok on this saying that Camila literally does not care about Piper Raquel. How can you claim to care about Piper Raquel, a 17-year-old who has been exploited by her family from the beginning of her social media career, from time she was a literal child? How can you claim that you care about her being in a sex house when you use your younger brother to promote your sex work? Like, where's this fake sympathy coming from? And you know, there might be a possibility that she's actually upset about Piper being in the Bop House, but it's hard to believe when you still have multiple videos of yourself using your younger brother to promote your sex work.
Clearly he's not the only one getting D's.
Okay, I saw that comment a while ago. What does that actually mean?
Like, you're not the only one getting D's in school. I was too.
So you were lying about being a straight A student?
Yeah, but like, I got D's, but I would always...
Wait a minute, that doesn't make sense because you were a straight A student, but I'm getting D's. Wait.
I don't get what you're saying, but I got a D and then I would bring it up. So my overall grade was not a D.
But you still weren't a straight A student at one point.
At one point, yeah.
Yes, you lied.
No, because I came out with all A's. I never got less than an A in all my ratings.
Why do I feel like this is something else?
Ratings were always A+.
And it almost feels exploitative in a way where she's using Piper's story to make herself seem like the good person in this situation, and also to attract more viewers to her page. Because Camila has admitted herself, when she makes content talking about drama, everyone wants to watch it. But when she makes content of her being a good person or doing good things, no one's watching it.
Riddle me this. When I beef with someone on the internet, 20 million views. When I give away a car and I'm a good person, 0 views. Where y'all at?
So again, I don't put it past her for simply calling Piper out for clout. Because again, how can you claim that you care about a minor being in the Bop House when you use a minor to promote your sex work? And I think the most disgusting part about this situation is because her younger brother is clearly benefiting from this in some way, somehow, while also kind of creating his image, his brand for the future, which will never get erased, by the way. But because he's essentially been groomed into thinking that this is okay, she has used him so much times to basically prove to us that he's okay because he's being paid and she's buying him all these luxuries. It is okay.
Last time I sat in this chair, everyone roasted me because they love my brother for some reason, but honestly, y'all gotta stop making him viral because, like, it just gives him leverage over me, and he's literally, like, what, 10 years old, so he doesn't need to be having a loud-ass mouth. So we love each other, everything's fine, I'm not a shit sister, no one's disappointed in me, y'all just need something to be mad about, so stop adding to his ego. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but that clip did make you a lot of money.
Okay, as a brother, that's what he should do. Like, if he wanted to be a doctor, I'd support him in paying for his med school. So in order to have me cough up money, he needs to help me make money.
Right.
Horrible sister being your brother around this environment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it sucks. Look at this.
It actually sucks. Oh
We are in the trenches, people. This is horrible. He is damn near in the hood. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
You might not understand how it makes me feel when you say I'm a bad sister, but like, I took you to Greece. I literally threw you a surprise party at the house. I took you on a yacht to watch the 4th of July fireworks. Like, bro, after all that, like, and more, how can you call me a piece of sister?
You think all that's gonna make you a better sister? All I care about, all you care about, sorry, is about the materialistic things. I just want my sister back. I want my sister back.
Yeah, honestly, it's taken me a minute to sit back down in this chair. Last time I was here, I made my brother cry.
Oh, I think I saw that.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
I mean, fine. He's just a little insensitive.
How do you feel about all the publicity that got?
I mean, I just feel like people are just taking it the wrong way. Like,
I feel that.
You know what I mean? Like, he's such a little dramatic little bitch, and like, he's supposed to be a man. You know, like, why are you so sensitive?
You dumb?
Pardon me?
Are you dumb?
I think she's
I
dumb.
think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
I think
Are
you're
you, like, medically speaking?
I think this is so disgusting because this kind of reinforces the idea that someone can do something borderline illegal to you, someone can exploit you, but it's okay as long as you're getting paid. Not realizing that she has not only created his digital footprint for him, but she's also created his brand for him. Because let's say in the future when he wants to work a regular job, when he wants to go into an industry that's completely different from social media, which can happen at any moment, by the way, y'all. A lot of people think because this person has millions of followers right now, they won't want to go into a different industry because their clout won't ever disappear. The money is way better in social media. Sometimes people gain dreams and aspirations that's very different from being a social media influencer, and that is totally fine. Some people don't want to do social media forever. But let's say her brother, Christian, does want to go into a different career field other than social media. His employers will be searching his name up, and his sister's OnlyFans will come up. Videos of his sister using 16-year-old him to promote her OnlyFans will come up. AKA, she has created his brand for him. Like I said before, I do believe sex work is work, but there are other industries that will not be so willing to hire someone associated with a digital sex work platform because their values and the sex work platform values simply don't align. Guaranteed this will affect his future career opportunities. I know if I was famously used to promote sex work at the age of 16, I'd kind of be cooked at 26 years old, which is not that far. Oh my gosh, I turned 26 soon. That's crazy. Camila has placed such limitations on her little brother's life that she's not willing to take accountability of. Yes, it's possible he can bounce back from this. Yes, it's possible he can try to get this erased from his image. Yes, it's possible he can do a turnaround. And yes, it's possible he can go into the influencer space and succeed and choose to stay there. But it's also possible that he might want to go a different route, and things such as his sister recording him at the age of 16 years old, making him ask her if it's pink, can also possibly get in the way of his future career. Another thing too that I find extremely hypocritical about Camila is her podcast. Camila has a podcast on her YouTube channel where she invites various guests to come on and discuss their controversies. Sometimes they're talking about their time out partying like she did with Tana Mungu. She also invited a guy who has a lot of sexual assault allegations coming his way to, I don't know, talk about his allegations and drama from TikTok. And she's also famously invited Ash Trevino to talk about her internet come up and controversies. One thing she also did do was not only invite Ash, but also invite Ash's daughters, who were clearly minors, by the way.
You're 17, my love. I don't care if you're turning 18 in August. I don't care if you're turning 18 next week.
Yeah, you don't care if they're 17, you don't care if they turn 18 next week, next year, you don't care if they're 15, you don't care if they're 14, you don't care if they look 10, you don't even care if they look 7, bro. Y'all, look at the people y'all make famous. Like, the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Here she's saying, not my problem, not my problem. Yeah. I don't understand how you could be a whole grown adult in the porn industry and enjoy making or collabing with influencers or creators or just, you know, children in general for more traction on your profile. Also, all of this is obviously staged, you guys. Like, they are in on this with Piper, and they know that this is morally wrong for, like, Piper to be, quote unquote, making videos at the Bop House and pretending like, you know, she's in that sort of thing. But like, if you were a normal adult, you would ignore that. You wouldn't post about it. You wouldn't bring up that child's name, you know. And to begin with, you would have never collabed with a child if you are a normal adult with some morals, you know.
Hopefully this is a safe place for me to momentarily be a hater. I want to talk about the influencer Camilla, not because of the ongoing drama that she's dealing with Alex Earl, but that situation did bring all of this back to the forefront of my mind. And I wanted to talk about why I personally believe that this specific brand of influencer is deeply problematic. So Camilla has been on my radar since she did an interview with Ashley Trevino and her 2 young daughters. And this interview was conducted at the Bop House, which is where Camilla lives. And the Bop House is like this infamous house where spicy content creators live and film content together. Similar to what like Brianna Olsen's got going on, but this is in Florida, not California. But while this was all happening on the internet, we found out that Camilla reached out to Ashley's young daughters to invite them onto the interview personally instead of going directly to Ashley. And Ash Trevino is a notoriously terrible mother, no doubt, but I do think it is an inappropriate line to cross for an adult influencer who is going to be making money off of said interview to reach out to children involved in the situation, to invite them personally to the Bop House in Florida, which is a home used to film spicy content, not a place that children should really be. This one wasn't specifically Camilla, but the other girls, her roommates in the Bop House, also invited Piper Raquel onto an interview at the Bop House, and Piper Raquel is is not an adult. She is really famous because she just had a documentary come out about how she's been exploited terribly by her mother for her entire career on social media. Camilla also caught heat after she brought on Santos, a content creator with multiple essay allegations against him, onto her podcast to interview at the Bop House. Camilla herself has culpability for bringing in 2 children and someone with credible essay allegations against him into her home to be interviewed to profit off of that. Her roommates also engaged in the same behavior by bringing Piper Raquel into the home.
And I'm not going to lie, I made a video about Ash Trevino, and Camila was involved in that video because of the podcast she did with Ash Trevino. That was featured in my video, but at the time I did not look too deep into the fact that the daughters were in a sex work house. Like, I saw that it happened, I knew that it happened, and I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. But the more I thought about it, I was like, wait, it was one thing to invite Ash Trevino, but why did you invite her minor daughters to the content house, the house where you filmed? And you know, that's also a fault on Ash Trevino's part for even agreeing to bring her minor daughters to a sex work house, but it's Ash Trevino, right?
Especially my little one, like even Haley mom, she called me mom earlier. I texted her and I'm like, baby, I can't, I love you, but it's hard. And I was like, I'm just going through some stuff, you know? The only reason I'm not with them is because I'm not gonna leave them without somewhere to sleep. They have a room right now. They have their bed. They have their room fixed up the way they want. If I go back there, I sleep in their room and they come to the living room, and I can't have that for them. So this is why I don't go back to my parents.
In this entire podcast situation, she positioned herself as the person to call Ash Trevino out and technically embarrass her on the podcast. Not really embarrass her, but basically question her to her face about the controversies and kind of call her out in a way.
Apologize to the community that you offended in using that word.
I'm sorry to the Mexicans, okay? I will never use that.
Hispanic community.
Oh, the Hispanic community. I will never use that word again, or any racial slurs towards y'all.
Or just don't use any racial slurs.
Okay, I just said. Okay. I won't do it.
And she received a lot of praise for calling Ash Trevino out. Specifically the part where she mentioned that she'll buy Ash Trevino's daughter's beds, and Ash Trevino later on declined. Basically, this was a look good moment for Camila and a look bad moment. Well, that's a normal moment for Ash Trevino, but this was a look good moment for Camila for calling Ash Trevino out and offering to buy her kids beds. But that is only on the surface. When you look past the surface, this was clearly a power move and a clout chaser move for Camila to once again position herself as the good person in this situation, which made everyone ignore the fact that she had minors in a house where they do sex work. These young girls were clearly fans of the Bop House, but that even makes us dig a little deeper into why are these kids fans of sex workers? And I just find it very ironic that Camila tried to make herself seem like a really good person by displaying Ash Trevino as a really bad mother, all while being a really terrible sister. She's the only person allowed to call Ash Trevino a bad mom when she's literally using her minor brother to post about her sex work site. Don't y'all find that ironic? Do y'all think someone who cares about the well-being of another content creator's child would be using their minor brother to post their advertisement? Again, I think it's all performative. I think she uses her podcast to leverage herself as a good person when the reality is all I see is money, greed, and a lack of morals.
I've been seeing this comment way too much, so let's talk about it. As you guys know, I do a lot of collabs and specifically podcasts with controversial people to get like the general public opinions, like questions answered, right? So that's exactly what I did in this situation. And for some reason, interviewing Bonnie, like you guys think that because I interviewed her and asked her these questions and I wasn't just outright such a dick to her, that I agree with everything she's doing in life and I'm just her #1 fan and supporter. Like, that's just not the case at all. And half the things Bonnie says is like rage bait, or it's to get clicks and to get views. Like it's not real life, which it obviously works and she makes a bag. And me like playing into it, being like, oh, we're gonna do 2,000. Like, be so for real. You guys know me on here. I feel like I've been very transparent on TikTok. Like, you guys know that's just not me. I don't agree with everything she does. It's a touchy subject, but who am I to just sit here and like shit on her? She's not a bad person at all. Like, I don't regret collabing with her. I don't regret doing the interview with her. It's just social media. It's what you do. You collab, you make a couple jokes, and you move the fuck on.
Well, my nephew's 18. He's still a child. I'll send him to me then. No, I'd absolutely never do that. Hopefully I'll find him in my queue one day.
If my son was one of those, and
How old's your son?
He's 18. I'd fucking...
Just my type.
There was a clip of her from Hollywood Fix basically trying to explain why she posed her little brother, which, spoiler alert, it explained nothing. She literally deflected and even lied in the clip.
Oh, I've also seen online your brother seems kind of upset with everything that's going on and being on OnlyFans and stuff like that. He seems pretty upset about it. How do you feel about that?
I mean, for me, like, I did a podcast with my brother because I do, like, content on social media, like, with my family in general, so we did a whole podcast segment, and he just happened to get really upset over the fact that I do have an OnlyFans, and that's the part that went viral. So it's like people are upset because they think I'm using my younger brother to promote my OnlyFans, but in reality, like my brother genuinely has real raw emotions, and there's some real, you know, substance as to younger siblings who have an older sibling that does do something controversial, you know what I mean? So I was just trying to put that out there, and it really caused a lot of backlash for me, but that's the truth.
Are you and your brother?
I didn't hear that.
The way she literally gaslit the audience into thinking, oh yeah, people think I'm using my little brother to promote my OnlyFans. When no, you guys took a tiny little segment out of that entire podcast, which does not exist, by the way. Y'all, this podcast do not exist. So I don't know what she's talking about. She essentially tried to make it seem like people took the clip out of context, and that's why people think she's using her little brother to promote her OnlyFans, when the reality is there are multiple clips of her using her little brother to promote her OnlyFans. Like, the clips are out there on the internet, babes. People aren't just gonna forget overnight and through this fake Hollywood Fix interview, which is crazy. People are paying Hollywood Fix. Influencers are so... Being an influencer can get so embarrassing sometimes, because why are you guys paying paparazzi to follow y'all so y'all can have a little feel-good celebrity moment? Like, this thing is so dystopian. Again, Camila never takes accountability for anything. She basically said that she's trying to put out there in the world that there are people who have younger siblings, and their siblings don't necessarily agree with their line of work, and she's just trying to put that out there, that that's what happens. Camila, love. That's not what you're trying to do. You're not trying to normalize people with older siblings who are in a controversial line of work. You know that's not what you did. You used your younger brother to promote your OnlyFans. And I bet we're all kind of questioning, where are the parents in this situation? Because her brother, like I said before, he is a minor, so his parents can put an end to this if they really wanted to. But here's where things get a little tricky. Camila claimed that she retired her parents.
When you retired your parents, was that like the best feeling you ever had?
There's no like bigger motivation. Like, it keeps me motivated every month. There's nothing else that like matters at this point. Like, seeing your parents live vicariously through you like is the most incredible feeling.
Yeah, no, it's facts though. It's real facts.
If your child is the one who retired you, but they're also claiming that your minor brother promoting this industry, which he shouldn't even be coming close to, by the way, is one of the main reasons why you even got a kickstart in this career. Would you really say anything if your daughter handed you $2 million to retire you?
All right, Mom, I know you see them doing really well on Instagram. I'm about to hit 1 million followers. What are your thoughts?
Excuse you? You're doing well? You should thank your brother. You should put him in a payroll.
All right. Payroll?
Exactly.
He's like 10. He doesn't need to make money.
He's not 10. He's almost 16. Okay,
He still
has the rights to make his own money. That he's making you the money.
And this is where it gets so disgusting and nasty, because it's quite obvious that they are being ran by money. It's all money and greed. It is all money and greed that allows this to continue happening. I sometimes question if these girls really have the amount of money they say they have, because if you really had millions sitting in the bank account, I don't think you'd have to sell yourself like this. I found some clip of Camila saying the most crazy stuff.
So if you 4 little people, is that like 4 bodies or just 1?
Well, mathematically, 1/4, correct? So if you do 1/4 times 4 is 4/4, so 4/4 is 1. So in theory, mathematically, actually, facts 1. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like if you were just like stack them on top of each other, like it would just be one entity.
Yeah, and maybe they're like would like add up to like 1 full-size one, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not D-Lo though.
Oh,
He
okay.
packed a 6-incher on him.
Oh, okay.
It's like half of his weight. Apparently he weighs 80 pounds, I don't know. If you guys had to quit OF and get a real job, who would make more money?
Probably him, right? Men.
I will make more money. What do you mean? Is that even a question?
Why is that?
Yeah, because females are just like we can't be the bosses of anything, you know. But, like only yeah.
So unless you're selling your lips online, every other industry is male dominated.
100%. They can do things way more efficient than like us, you know.
And that's, I completely agree. Like us women, we need to be more woke to that.
Yeah.
And the sooner we accept that, the sooner we'll just all be happier.
Yeah, peaceful.
Cheating is not a thing. Do you understand? Women, when they have sex with another person, it's emotional. Men are meant to tell your man or you're like, yeah, you can f this girl, but you have to use a so I don't get chlamydia. No, it goes like this. He's like, hey, like I think she's attractive. Like I would really. It's not like I want to f her. Like it's like I want to like be with her.
So feelings?
There's no feelings. Men can and not catch feelings. So how many of your bodies have you actually had feelings for, or vice versa? Because I promise you probably f***ed a man that could give 2 f***s about you, but you're over here like, oh, I love him.
No, I haven't.
Unsolicited, by the way. Like, there was no reason to say this. Would you really need to be saying things like this in a certain community? Would you really need to sound like the biggest pick-me-sha, most misogynistic pick-me of all time? Even though you have millions sitting in your account, you know you don't adhere to what you're saying. So no one really cares. Like, y'all, I can see through rage bait. The question, how much rage bait must you give before you say, okay, I'll stop?
I haven't seen your brother in a while. Has your family finally disowned you?
I swear, some of you sick have like a fantasy of me being like hated by my family. Like it's a fantasy of yours. No one's disowned me. None of my family hates me. Get over it. Get over it. They all love me. I pay for all their shit. Like we're all good. My brother loves me. I could call his ass right now. Watch. Y'all just need something to be mad about. So stop adding to his ego. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but that clip did make you a lot of money.
Okay, as a brother, that's what he should do. Like, if he wanted to be a doctor, I'd support him in paying for his med school. So in order to have me cough up money, he needs to help me make money.
Right.
I mean, I just feel like people are just taking it the wrong way. Like,
I feel that too.
He's such a little dramatic little bitch, and like, he's supposed to be a man. You know, like, why are you so sensitive? He's about to be like, what, like 10? I don't know his age. I haven't fucking kept up.
I feel like he's got to grow up a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's not that big of a deal. It's also not his business, really, like what you're doing.
At all.
I think the era of digital sex worker / influencer is a very new space, especially since the people in this space are really young, like ages 18 to 24, 25. And I think that brings about the discussion of ethics and how you should go about if you are in this new genre of influencing. I'm 22 years old. Naturally, I'm gonna have friends who are 20, 19. I don't have any 18-year-old friends, but especially being in school, I'm gonna run into people who are significantly younger than me, right? And let's say I am in OnlyFans. You know, I also have friends who are in my age group. I wanna post my friend on my social media. Should I not be allowed to post them simply because I am on OnlyFans? That is a question that has been lingering in my mind for lingering. That is a question that has been lingering in my mind for a while now. It makes me question, are people taking it too far with these girls? Are these girls not allowed to have friends in their age group? Are these girls not allowed to post friends in their age group? Should being on OnlyFans really take away their regular young adult experiences? Like every other young adult gets to post their friends and their siblings. You know, maybe people are being too hard on OnlyFans creators like Camila, for example. If Camila was only posting her younger brother like a regular sibling doing sibling things, then this conversation would not even exist, y'all. But it made me ask you guys, is this normal? Future Izzy is gonna take that over because y'all know, y'all get the vibe, okay? Let's get into the poll time. Y'all, I have to be going back to actually look at the polls because I be posting it a day before I record because I'm like, oh, maybe you should post this in advance. So Future Izzy always has to come in and go ahead and read the poll results. So for my members only section in the Izzy and Adley VIP club where you get members exclusive polls if you guys want to watch ad-free videos, way less censored videos, especially for this video, way less censored videos, you guys can join the memberships that I have on my stories. Okay, this is not promo, this is not meant to be promo, but just in case y'all want it. So for the members of the Izzy and Adley VIP club, I said when creators join OnlyFans at 18 or in their early 20s, their audience is often much older and tend to sexualize them, but their friends are usually the same age or even younger. When they post those friends, like most people around that age, it might unintentionally expose them to that adult content audience. Do you think young OnlyFans creators should be cautious about this? The responses were 0% for it's fine if friends are aware of their audience, 100% selected yes, it can blur lines and expose friends to adult audiences, 0% chose it depends, if it's not suggestive, it's probably harmless, 0% also chose I'm not sure, it's a gray area that needs more discussion. Now, this is a small little area of my members only. You know, if you guys want to give your input on these polls, you can go ahead and join the Izzy and Adley VIP club. This is not meant to be promo. And then on my Instagram, where everyone can follow, I also asked a content creator, I'm sure y'all know who, is using her younger brother, a minor, to promote her OnlyFans. It's a big part of her brand. This has been going on for months, and it seems like nothing has been done, and the posts are still up. How do you think social media platforms should respond to this situation? 26% said, take her post down. 49% said, delete her account. Like, ASAP. 25% said, send warnings, then escalate. And then 0% of y'all chose nothing, freedom of speech, which honestly I agree because it gets to a point, y'all. It really gets to a point. And thank you guys so much for participating in my polls, and let's get on to the rest of the video. But to answer that question, I genuinely think sex work in general takes a certain type of strength. And I think if you want to go into this industry ethically, it's very hard to do that without crossing some boundaries such as dabbling into a little bit of pedophilia. For example, Sophie Rain famously, allegedly lied about her age to make herself seem younger, but people who do that in the industry thrive. Girls who are like 24, 25, 26, making themselves appear to be very younger, and when they do that, they thrive in that industry. There are certain ethics and morals that kind of fly out the window when you decide to enter this type of industry. The type of people who engage and consume this content unethically, I think there should be certain aspects to take into consideration when you are joining this industry as a younger person. Yes, I think your experience as a young adult is going to be very unique to the typical young adult, and even something as simple as posting a picture with your barely legal friend should be something that you have to consider might be taken away from you, because something as simple as posting a picture with your 18-year-old friend as a 19-year-old OnlyFans sex worker can open the doors to your friend being harassed, stalked, doxxed, or even sexualized by your own audience, because that is the industry that you're in. Yes, it seems very unfair. Yes, it is disgusting that there are a lot of people, mainly men, who are literally craving an 18-year-old's attention, literally fantasizing over what it's like to sleep with someone barely legal. I hate that is the case, but that is things to consider when you decide to join this industry. If you guys want to participate in more polls, you can go ahead and join the Izzy and Ali VIP club, or you guys can go ahead and follow me on Instagram, where you can participate in these polls whenever I post them on my stories. But I want to know what y'all think about this entire situation. It's something that I've seen people talk about, but I'm still quite shocked that she's still doing it up till this day, all while profiting off of exploiting other people on her podcast and pretending like she cares about them while she's doing the same thing to her younger brother. I just think it's super hypocritical, and it's really changing the influencer space for a lot of young people. I'm surprised Instagram has allowed her to do this, YouTube has allowed her to do this, and TikTok has allowed her to do this. I think this is super unethical. I hope some way, somehow, she catches herself, take accountability for this, and let people know, hey, don't do what I did. Final thing I want to mention is, if you're claiming to make millions of dollars off of your OnlyFans alone, why are you relying on your minor brother to promote your OnlyFans? What happened to the millions of dollars? Which is another topic, because I feel like almost all of the Bop House is lying about their income. But anyways, I digress. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something from this video, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Let me know everything in your brain. You hear me?
Bombastic side eye.
And as always, thank you to my Izzy and Ali VIP club members. I really appreciate you guys. It is literally the same people from last time. Yo, it is the same people from last time, but I love y'all regardless, okay? Thank you to Organized Chaos Diaries, KC, Faye Rose, Foodie, The Crafty Dro, and Cher. Thank y'all so much for being here. I really appreciate your support, and I am looking forward to seeing you guys in my future posts. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching this video to its entirety. I really appreciate your support. I also appreciate your input. If you have anything to say, go ahead and comment. Like, type up that paragraph. If you agree, disagree, be respectful with your disagreements. Disagree. If you agree, disagree, let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, yo, we move. I am still looking for a better angle to film. My issue is, yo, I do not have curtains, and the angle I want to film at, I need curtains to film at this angle, okay? And I need to hurry up, put up my curtains, because I literally have the curtain rods and all that stuff, but I had to put it up. I'm not putting it up though. Also, if y'all interested in anything else in the background, yo, my entire apartment is from Amazon, okay? I created an Amazon storefront ages ago, but I don't really promote it. But if y'all interested in anything that y'all see in the background, even Ali's litter box, it is in my Amazon storefront, which will be linked down below. Also, y'all, stop it. It's okay. I should probably move from the window. It's okay, baby. Mommy will protect you. It's okay. Mommy will protect you. Jesus. I never knew Lightning and Thunder could get that loud. You're so cute. Mommy's your baby. Why didn't nobody tell me about my lip? So Camila has essentially OnlyFans creators. Strike over here the ting. Dun, dun, dun. And the floor was shaking, bro. I was like, look at my baby. Can you see him? It's okay, baby. It's okay. Mommy with you. It's okay, get you in here, baby. Mommy's with you. It's okay. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Yeah. Mommy, protect me. Mommy will always protect her baby. Hold on, let me go talk, okay? Camila essentially positioned herself as the savior of the Bop House. Camila essentially positioned herself as the Oh, it's gonna happen again. What do you do then? I can't talk as loud as I want to because I have neighbors.
I just heard a thunder that made me fear for my life.
Wow, that was showing the whole time. If this was her attempt at trying to clean up her image about this, then that was a terrible fail. Okay, that was a disgustingly terrible fail. Oh, y'all, my lights. And also, for all the creeps and weirdos out here who came on this video to just fully sexualize everything I say and do, oh, because I thought. No, but for real, y'all, since my last Bop House videos, I had some weirdos in my comment section. Just listen, I ain't the one. Okay, I ain't the one.